Hey y'all, how y'all doing on today? How y'all doing? Shout out to all you who divinely purpose to be on this live. I am sending love and light to you all. To all you indigo children, crystal children, blue crystal babies, all you oracles and seers, gods and goddesses, and all you kings, queens, princes and princesses, high priests and high priestess. I am sending love and light to all you indigo children. How y'all doing on today? How are y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Balance is being restored, okay? Everything that has been happening is due to you could be feeling a little I'm not gonna say under the weather or anything like that, but you are feeling like something. You can feel like something is transforming with inside of you. Okay, you could be feeling like something is happening. Something is. You don't know exactly what it is, but you know that something is transpiring, and that's confirmation. So therefore, as these things are happening, there's a lot of stagnant energy that's coming out of your energy at this particular time, literally away from you, as I see. Therefore, as these things are transpiring, a lot of things that has happened. Y'all, I have came in contact with a lot of people. I'm from a different place, okay? Literally from a whole nother place, city, state, okay? And a lot of people are going through similar things, okay? These people literally put people in mental institutions, and there's nothing wrong with them. They can go into the hospital and say that something is wrong with them on another level, and they will put them into I think a dynamic where they are studying them like some type of lab rats, okay? So me personally, my understanding is that, this mind control thing that the government is doing is pretty much where they can't do as they used to, okay? So now that this energy is being seen exposed as it is, I watched a documentary on where in the medical field that they was doing. The demons was talking about how they was contracted to kill the people with medications and stuff like that. And they literally was talking about this. I forgot that documentary name at this particular time. But y'all, I promise you, I just know the energies are being balanced out at this particular time, and that there is a lot of injustice that has happened that was unreasonably done to plain simple people, okay? Just people in general that has been going under evaluations and stuff that has no reason to be done in studies that has been implemented in their lives. And at this particular time, we know that a lot of us are significant to this ramification. What's the difference of me from a whole nother place and things are happening to me, but there is some people that is actually going under investigation, observation for things that is not none of our business, not have nothing to do with us, or things that are happening due to what they feel like they're obligated to do to us. So as these things are being implemented, I want to say this. I'm very excited that these energies are basically now are being seen exactly for the energy that they are. Okay, what they're operating in, what they came to do, how they came to do it, and what is happening is it is being revealed to the uttermost. Okay, and as this cosmic ordering is revealing a lot of things that is pretty much was in plain sight the whole time. But people couldn't listen to them because, they crazy, they this, they that, this ain't happening to you. It's happening. It's literally has happened to these people. And these people have been in these positions where they are being branded as crazy, literally crazy people and very sane people. They are sane and they are not insane or nothing wrong with them. They just are people that know the difference between what is happening and what they're saying is not happening. So they put these people literally under observations and they study them. They listen to their conversations on what they're doing, how they react to their day-to-day lives and all these things, because they want to study the subject. So tell me something ain't right about that. So okay, but I'm just saying. So many of us know that things are happening on a rapid rate with these energies. Okay, they're very chaotic at this particular time too. So as they are being seen, they are shaking. Y'all, I literally feel a shaking inside of me, and I know that's just because of the connections that spirit energetically in interfered with my frequency. So therefore is this is what's happening at this particular time. These energies, y'all. Hold up a minute. Let me. So as these things are happening, I don't know which one I'm pulling at, but I'm just gonna pull accordingly. So I'm being called to certain decks, so I'm gonna just be obedient as always. So as these things are happening, I'm gonna start with this deck for right now. Y'all look at our conclusion. This thing has came to a conclusion because this was forbidden to do. Okay. So as these things is happening at this particular time, these things are being implemented, okay, and being studied as balance is being restored, okay, because this is fulfillment at this particular time, okay, because they, I literally hear that they have lost the battle, they lost the war, okay, so all things are being rendered back to the divine ones, because they brought this chaos into the ramification that was what seen already from the beginning of time. That's why a lot of them was silenced. Okay, that was forbidden to do. Okay, so therefore is these things are being broken because it has came to a conclusion. And what they say, because of loyalty. Some of us are very faithful. Okay, faithful in our call. Because we're different. Okay, we're different species and we're fragments. Some of y'all are fragments. Okay, you're coming back together though. Okay, basically because this is conclusion. This is the end of the cycle, the phase that I was talking about in one of my messages. Okay, this phase right here, this is the balance being restored back. Okay, I was talking about the void places and stuff like that. These voids that you was literally not paying attention to is being balanced out as well, and this is what's happening, coming to a conclusion, because you're a different species. Okay, so therefore as these people or these entities have tapped into a ramification that has now been watching them and studying them, spiritual and in the cosmos. Okay, this giving me like tampering with star systems, tampering with your stars, okay, your star that you align with, confirmation. So this is pretty much where you are being undergoing some type of psychological warfare that has been awakening your spiritual team. Okay, this is what I'm tapped into, the invisible, with this fragment, because you're different. Okay, this is what's happening at this particular time, because you're not connected to your who you are, your star system. That's what I see. That's what I see. Literally. Y'all, one moment. Give me one moment. Okay. This information is coming in very passionate, but this is the oath that we're here to do, or you're here to do. Some of you, okay, not all of you, but some of you that are divinely purposed to do this. It's time for meditation. Okay, you can be in a meditative state at all times as well. So therefore is High Priest of Air to communicate. Is out here. That was air. Yeah, because of the illusions that's out here that you know that's about. Okay. So therefore is your star system could be coming in tune with you right now. with that moon on that cat, the black cat, in the spiritual realm. Yes, that's what's happening. Spirit wants you to know that as these things are being implemented at this particular time, this is what's happening. Your star systems are online. Yup, listen. Spirit wants you to listen because these cycles has ended. Okay? Because this is the oath that you came here to do. Spirit wants you to know that. Okay? Y'all are contracted to do certain things that's out here to bring the awareness. Because a lot of y'all could be feeling some type of you don't know, you don't understand it, you don't get it right now. Okay? Because whatever has happened, this cycle has ended. This is why I told you y'all are aligning with y'all solar system. And this is time to listen. Listen clearly. Because you could be hearing a lot of things that is going to help you right now. And you're very protected, okay? Because you're protected on this level that you're protected on. Okay, I'm starting with 3 cards. They told me, yeah, have confidence through this because you're very protected. Spirit wants you to know that. I'm doing 3. I hear 3. So therefore is, as you're here to do this, 37 is significant, 23 is significant, 23 confirmation. Okay, we got 14, 49, I meant 14, okay? Prime example, 14, whatever this 14, 19, okay? 37, 13, 17, 12, 23, 13 out here, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Awakened spirit. Desire to change. Listening, okay? 4 is out here, okay? Number 4 is out here. 43, 23, 4, 2, 3 is significant. 2, 3, 4 is significant. Alignment. Emotional challenges. It says resolve the issue. Okay, there's an issue that's being resolved at this particular time. Okay? Literally. That's been hidden. You know this intuitively, okay? And you can see this very much. You can see this unfolding, okay? So therefore is, as these things are pretty much out here to help you to be able to get to a position of acknowledgement, okay, of what is happening at this particular time. Because what's happening is, this is the confidence that you're going to have, okay, because you're going to be seen. And those who are speaking against you, they will know the difference, all right, even if they're in denial. So as these things are transpiring, hidden realms is out here, okay, because the guardians is out here as well. So therefore is, with this hidden realms out here, Michael Gabriel Raphael, I command you to destroy every evil force that's trying to come up against this message right now, immediately, as I bring forth this divine message for the collectives. Okay? Love and light is out here, act with care. That's something that's been happening under these moon cycles as well, with these cycles out here. Somebody literally, you could be on your cycle, females. Feminists, y'all could be on your cycles as well. Okay? And if you is, this message is definitely for you. Okay? That's something divine wants to, your cosmic ancestors want you to know, because you awaken spirits. Or you could be somebody that awakens spirits, okay? Or you could be a medium. Somebody that knows about spirituality, because you listen very clearly, and you very I'm talking about your guardian is out here. Wolf could be significant, okay, because it says create consciousness awareness. So therefore is this, as this hidden realms is out here. Then I say 19. We got 19 out here. January the 1st, January the 9th. We got out here April the 4th, April the 9th. September the 9th, September the 4th. We got out here March the 3rd, March the 7th, July the 7th, July the 3rd. We got out here February 3rd, February 2nd. We got out here March the 3rd, March the we got March the 2nd. Okay. Love and light, act with care. Whoever the divine is telling you to act with care, okay? Thread lightly. That's what they're saying. Thank you very much, spirit guides. Yep, meditation is out here. It says channel your knowledge. It says critical judgment is out here. So, okay, that's what it is with the cycles. Like I said, that there is a lot of cycles that somebody been doing some things on this moon cycle. That has been literally, like I said, star systems. I can't make this up. Ascended masters is out here. So they're protecting this very much because whoever this is, secret temptations and sacred divinity and astral traveling. So somebody literally been doing something on the moon cycles. Literally, it sounds like manipulating of energies, manipulating of birth charts. That's what that sounds like to me. That's exactly what that sounds like to me. And whoever these energies is, they could be having some type of a lot of things happening to them as well. Because we have, this is 2, okay. They got this is sound like ascended masters and guardians is out here. You got guardians out here protecting these things that's happening on these moon cycles that they're doing with this meditation. They're literally meditating to try to destroy the divine. Let me hush. Yeah. So they keep trying to keep you nurtured at this particular time. They're keeping you nurtured because whoever this is doing something under this moon cycle to sacred divinity. It says there are 2 paths ahead. So whoever's messing around with these moon cycles, they are basically, it says improvement required, persistence, okay? Listening, awakening spirit. So this has woken sacred entities, guardians. And this is what I'm seeing with the hidden realm out here. Channel your knowledge, critical judgment. So with this critical judgment is going on under these moon cycles, whoever these are doing this under these moon cycles, they need to listen. Because they woken up an ancient spirit. I kept getting that in these readings as well. Whoever this is with this sacred temptation being led astray, whoever you are, you in for a rude awakening. It says create open communication. Okay, it says cautious is needed. Whoever doing this astral traveling and sitting up here going into somebody's sacred divinity, okay, literally they're a dark entity. Tampering, trying to lead somebody astray or trying to make it seem like somebody going astray or they're not on the path. Okay, that's what it is. And whoever this is have a lot of confidence in what they're doing. Let's get some more information. Ascendants is out here with mid-heaven, pentacles. All this is about finances, okay? This is about finances. Whoever this is that's dealing with this is whoever needs to listen. Karmisha. It says balance is being restored. Listen, whoever this is, whoever they're contracted with this oath out here, Whoever you're contracting, they need to be listening, because these ascended masters is coming. They're making sure that they're showing themselves. These guardians are showing some type of way. They're showing that don't do this, don't do that, or they're letting you know, or letting people know, coming to these people, and they'll study doing it. Yeah, Roots is out here. Okay. Immune Carly. Okay. So this is basically somebody literally in your family. Whoever this is, could be a feminine, masculine, or feminine, masculine. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, thank you so very much. I am so forever grateful. Yup, invitation. They brought it up. They go to invitation, descendants out here. So somebody have literally awakened a descendant that is divinely. Y'all in some mess. Whoever these energies is, this energy is being balanced out, because the invitation is out here. Yes, shine, Leo, shine. Guardians is out here. So with this being said, so whoever this is, whatever is happening, whoever woken is a descendant that is pretty much I feel like there was something that had to be done. 7 is significant. July is significant. July the 3rd is significant. That's the first card came out, was balance. Because this energy is being balanced out because you're listening to your spirit team, because you have awakened, and you're ascending, and you're descending. You're doing a lot of astral traveling as well. But therefore is that you're sacred to do this, though. Okay? If somebody's tampering with sacred divinity, I'm talking about sex and shit. They ain't got no business messing with this secret temptations out here. Y'all, they think they are. That's what they say. They think they are. I love my spirit team. They be on it. They think they are. That's what it says, think. Whoever this is cycles. 3-3 is significant. 3-3-3 is significant. Ascended masters. Growth. Whatever is happening, whoever tried to lead you astray, they woke up some descendants. And they'll tell them what the hell, they done woke up. Yeah, structure. They were dealing with the structure. That's the root, dealing with the root as well. Structure, your foundation. This is something they ain't had no business tampering with, whatever they did. But I'm just going to say this. Whatever they did is 24 connected to it, 42. This could have been at the age of 42. Saturn, karmic path. It's connections. Yeah, they don't. This is giving me like they don't woke up some dead. Okay. Rainbows can be significant. Collaborate. Collaborate is out here. Somebody collaborated to do this. Wow. Let me see something. Spirit guys, y'all disgust. Disgust. They are disgusted with this. I knew it. This is the universe as well. This is dealing with harvest. Whoever done this secret temptations, okay, that's out here trying to lead astray. This got them, these ancestors in disgust. Okay, yep, it's been illuminated. Okay, Sun God Ra. This is dealing with Anubius, communication, abundance, and perception. Moon. So therefore this is what's happening at this particular time. A lot of things that has happened, okay, is bringing in a lot of balance, okay. That's why they disgusted with this, because they like, I could imagine I could imagine that some people are getting hunted right now. Yeah, climate is changing, okay. Transmission is out here. Transit is out here. I'm sorry. We got some mad ass energies out here that's mad because they can't keep up. So they losing the whole battle, and they disgusted because they didn't try to lead. They didn't lead themselves on the straight. It says there are two paths ahead, and it says astral travel, cautious needed. Yup, there go the sun card again. Sun God Ra is out here making sure this is seen for what it is. Demonstrate. It says realization. Act like a leader. Whoever this is. Has demonstrated disgust to the spiritual realm. Because it says sacred temptations led astray. And it says sacred divinity. There are two paths in astral travel. So with this being said, they're going to illuminate this. But it's look like with the guardian out here in this situation, with this fabrication. Because spirit, it says awakened spirit. You could have been woke already and just probably been in a trance. Okay, when something was going on. And that a cycle was going on. Because I see eyes open. Okay. What you say. It says the serving of others. The details of do what you must do in Virgo. I can't make this up. You was in a trance. And I'm seeing a shaking, okay? And it's like, listen. So you was listening at the same time in a trance. Listening at the same time in a trance. It's like you was being, you being used, because this is your oath. You was thinking in the middle of the cycle as you was awakening from this meditation could mean in, like I said, in a trance. While something was trying to disfigurate your, because it says critical judgment, could something just trying to disrupt your structure. And it sent your guardians out, because you sacred energies, you a sacred divinity. What is this understanding the masters coming? It says clear and activate. It says create sacred space. I can't make this up. Because you're here to serve. Okay? You're here to serve. You're here to do something significant. Okay? As I cut the deck, it says the need for control of the obsession with a power of struggle. Pluto. So there was somebody trying to control the narrative with this secret temptation being led astray. Got to be more careful. Who you dealing with, what you dealing with, and where God send people in for. With the divine I'm the answers to send people in as a as a look at that as a life or death issue. I can't make this up. They send beings in to be a life or death situation to people. And it's up to you, your choice, just use your self-will to listen to what you need to. The spirit has awakened. And this has put this is dealing with the 8th house, getting and using power. It says use other people resources in the 8th house. I can't make this up. Cycles, okay? Thinking. And it's dealing with it says your dreams, your realization of, be a part of something overwhelming, and in Pisces. So therefore is whatever was going on, this is a Pisces energy that pretty much you could be a Pisces, or this could be in your chart, and this could be much like, dealing with spirituality, okay? Spiritual things, okay? Just dealing with things that is helping you to realize that your consciousness is on a whole nother level of them or those who are around you, or that you need to pay attention to it and listen to it, okay? And think about what you're doing and how you're doing it, putting yourself in cycles with this oath out here. If you are here to be divine, be divine. If you're out here to be negative, you got to know that you have boundaries, regardless if you like it or not. Because you can't defeat the divine, regardless you like it or not. It says balance. I just said that. That's what's being restored. So therefore is cooperation. It says your partners. It says in the 7th house. So we're dealing with the 7th and the 8th house, okay? Whoever this Pisces is or whoever this is, you need to find some type of, get to a place of meditation to listen to your inner man. Listen to what is being said to you to help you to be able to navigate in this situation, because whatever is happening, you're not on the right path. Because you're being led astray, or you either trying to lead people astray or entities astray or something. And that's not good on your behalf, because that's not the oath that you came here to do, regardless you like it or not. And this is dealing with the root. This is dealing with the structure of the situation and circumstances. And it got you in a lot of cycles, especially if you're having cycles that is not showing that is prominent or happening for you. And it's not working for you, it's not for you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay? Period. You can't make it go to Z, and it's already stopped at A. Okay? Defend. Period. Accept. And it says, let yourself feel. Tell you how. It said, let your feelings tell you how to move. Okay? So therefore is, if there's somebody out here doing any illusions or anything trying to lead you astray, you know by your feelings. You know exactly what is going on. That's got cycles out here. I told you somebody doing something under these moon cycles, and whoever this is doing this think that they can get away with this, and this balanced energy is being balanced out regardless if they like it or not. It's going right back to them or those who connected to them or whatever is happening, because they are not doing something that's bringing balance. And that balance has to be restored. And by balance being restored, there have been things that is not, you're going to have to cooperate with it, because you can't defeat the oath, the cosmic order. You can't defeat it. You can't defeat divinity. Period. You can't even you know what? Have confidence to come out this situation. Shit. Because they discussed it with whoever y'all are that's out here fucking with structures and stuff. They discussed it with y'all. Y'all ancestors discussed it with y'all. It said this is the first house. It said who you are. Who you are. Then it goes and says your desires. Then it goes and says your actions in the first house. It's going right here, think. Cycles. So therefore this have been many cycles that your ascended masters, these ascended masters have been trying to tell you, you need to go that way. And you steady trying to go a way that you don't need to go. And it's showing you plainly and simple as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That you can't do it. You can't lie with that. You can't, it ain't happening. I ain't gonna let you do this. It is what it is. This is the structure they are. And this is what you're gonna be. This is the root of them. This is what it is. You need to meditate and find answers to help you out of your situation. If you can't get out of that situation, you lock yourself there and locked it. You gotta just wait till the cycle ends. Over and over. Each cycle that you have used or did something to bring this into what your desire was, and it didn't happen, you're gonna have to take it. It says your actions. That's what it's saying in the first house. It says whatever your actions was, whatever you put out, you shall get. You will get. You will goddamn. You put out good, you will get good. You put out bad, you will get bad. You put out negative, that's what happens. It says as you did in the past, your home base or your family. Do what makes you feel secure. In the fourth house. We got a lot of houses out here. Confirmation. We got a lot of houses out here. So by this being in the house sectors, this is somebody's structure. This is their foundation. This is the root, like I said. This is dealing with family. This is dealing with the core of a situation. This is dealing with somebody that literally think that they can just because I'm you my mama, you can do what you want to do. Or this is my auntie, you can have the power to. No, you don't. If you just because you my husband or you the wife, you can do. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to bring balance in cooperation. It has to be balance in situations. It has to be partnership. That means not one-sided but both-sided. This is what's happening because it's deliberate. This says demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. So these are entities that are not acting like leaders. They're just acting controlling. That's what's happening, and that's why the Ascended Masters is out here. It said create open communication, and then it says guardians. It says guard your energy. So therefore, they're guarding the energy. They're protecting the energy. So how can you do anything other? No matter what you do, it's going to have backlash at you. It's going to come right back to you. Everything you do, even if you think it at this point, it's going to come right back to you. You can be thinking all you want. That's why I think out here. Well, you could do something under the moon cycle, or you could just bring cycles in to somebody or anybody or something that is not got nothing to do with you. You making these things up. You thinking these things, conjuring these things because this is your desire. And it's not what was desired of to be done. This is your actions, not what is necessarily for you. You invited the spirit team, these ascendants, these ancestors up in here. And ain't no telling what kind of ancestors you invited up in here. Okay? Because the ancestors go back far. It says the realization of, it says confusion regarding and sacrifice. And then it says Neptune, the illusions. This is what this is. To the structure. This is dealing with planets. This is somebody that's two-faced. Gemini. This is dealing with what you realize out of all this that you did or whatever you're doing in this particular time. What came of it? Is it good or is it bad? Is it working for you or working against you? Is it something that needs to be illuminated or eliminated? Is it secret or is it pleasure? Okay, what is the problem? Is it a problem or is it not a problem? Or is it a solution? Is it a solution? So therefore, these are things that has to be implemented into your thought process. Because if it's no problem, why make it a problem? Why fix something that needs to be fixed? Are you tweaking it? Okay, but are you making a mess of it? Make sense now. Because you the one has this actions to answer to. Whoever you may be, whatever you may be, wherever you came from, from this situation forward. Because this says act like a leader. You got to send the masters out here. You can't see them. Majority of y'all can't see them. Majority of you can. But at the same time, this is descendants. People these are people that lived and now have ascended. And you have activated them. Activation is out here. It could be it could be people that's right here right now that has ascended to the highest consciousness and activated. So what it is? What structure are you messing with? What are you dealing with? What are you saying when you have guardians out here, sending masters out here, And you have all these secret temptations out here that you're trying to lead somebody astray or people astray. It said led astray. So somebody led astray, and now you don't want to. You want to keep illusions going. We got Neptune out here. You made a sacrifice. Was you the sacrifices? You try to make sacrifices to somebody else's life. Uh-oh. I told you medication. Putting people in mental institutions that ain't got nothing wrong with them. That ain't happening. It ain't happening. You can't do no more than what they allow you to do for real. Because some things has to happen for experiences. And some things has to happen for you to know not to do and what to do. So, what are you doing? How are you bringing into fruition? What is your desires? Is your desire for good or bad? And it looked like your desire was not for no good. We got out here, it says, what you want. Be, it says, want to be. It says, what is believed about. It says, use the quickest way in. It says, use the quickest way in Gemini. Like I said, this could be in your charts, okay? Or you could be a Gemini. So therefore, this is communication, okay? What you believe, you're entitled to your belief system. But when you see facts, that's nothing you can do about it, right? Because you see facts. You can try to go around and make it look like what you want to, or however the illusion you want it to be. Because whatever is happening, you bringing in confusion when it's already something that already showing you that is no way that it can be done. You ain't winning the battle nor the war. So therefore it may look like you was used because you just a lot of confusion. You're confused. You don't know the right from wrong. You don't know whether it's right or wrong. You don't know nothing because you are not using you're not balancing out the situation or circumstance. You're not using your intuition. You're not listening. And it says complaining. Listen. Every time I jump on live, you come on here like I don't know you there. But at the same time, you feel like you got the right to do something when spirit is awoken. You have woken up all kinds of deities. And you sitting up here trying to make it look like you ain't there when you there. That's their son. They disgusted with you because you don't know how to be a leader. When you should be leading on a level where it would not hurt, harm, or do anything to destroy anybody that's sacrificed by your actions. So at the same time, you feel like you're obligated to something to try to control it, which you have no control over. But God is showing you plainly that He's in control. The divine is showing you, the cosmos are showing you that you tamper with something that is already balanced. Because balance is being restored. That's why I send the masters out here. And that point is, this is what clear, and activate. You know? And guardians is out here and they're showing you, hey, this is what it is. And how can you try me? It is what it is. You sitting up here trying to adjust something that don't need to be adjusted. It says, for humanity's sake. It says, your hopes and wishes. It says, do it for the future. It says, the 11th house. We got a lot of houses out here. So like I said, this is dealing with humanity. This is dealing with how you look at these situations, circumstances. What do you wish good on the people or you wish bad? And we see plainly can see that these people are very sane, and the ones that's insane need to go to the mental institution. They need to be exercised, studied on that level. But they already have been studied from the beginning, because that's why so much things are happening, because now balance is being restored. Therefore this is the desire. This is the wishes, that everything, it says your hopes and wishes, that these being balanced out. That these are things that are being balanced out on a soul level. Okay? What is here to do. What is destined to do. Because they ain't playing. I ain't gonna make this up. They're guarding energies from this energy cipher. They think you can just come on people's lives and think they don't know you there, trying to hide, and you did all this mess. Leo, out here, self-confidence to create. Take a chance on, resulting from the impulsiveness of in Leo. Somebody have a lot of confidence. Somebody have a lot of confidence. A lot. Very strong. Very strong energies. That's who remembering who they are now. Everything that because they're listening to their intuition. They're doing what it is to balance this thing out. Their dreams are forming and coming to fruition. Manifestations are happening. So therefore, is anything that's in a cycle at this particular time. I'm not talking about a nature cycle like women's cycles. I'm talking about that this message is definitely for you, but at the same time, I'm talking about those who are in cycles that will put you in a position where you need to act accordingly. And then on top of that, who are you? Is you showing who you are? Is it showing dharma or karma? You know what I'm saying? At you. The karma justice. Karmic justice are the blessings. So therefore is as these things is happening, this is what's happening, realization, confusion, and regarding a sacrifice. Somebody literally tried to sacrifice people. Literally. On levels that was injustice. So therefore is this what's the whole point of communicate. Communicate completely. Open communication. That's what the Ascended Master is saying. The more you open, that we open up, you give the information, the more going to be revealed. The sun god Ra is out here exemplifying as well. That all these things are being illuminated because it's necessary. It's time. It's critical judgment out here. That these things has been judged overly judged over something that was not even supposed to have been did. But no, that's the one that's wrong and this the one is right. But when they're saying that means the one that's right is wrong. And that one that's wrong is right. So basically, the opposite of what's happening is that these things are being illuminated, that these things are happening because there was so many illusions to mind control the people, to help the people not be who they are or how they are supposed to be, but not to be able to tap into the higher consciousness, but to be able to siphon that energy, to take from them and energetically harvest off of them in any shape, form, or fashion. So as these things are being implemented, they are remembering who they are. It's out here. Out of all the cycles you put them in, they was already remembering, then you'll come along and hide it and do the things to sacrifice. That's what it says. That's what it says. It says they realize now. It says the realization of confusion regarding. Then it says sacrifices. Now they're remembering. You messed up when you didn't, when you tampered with certain things that were sacred though. Sacred divinity. All you had to do was stick to your plan that says, it says who you are. And then it says your desires. Not to go deeper than your desires because you still got guidelines, you got boundaries you cannot cross. And all you had to do was stick to the plan, and you couldn't do that because you're too greedy. Okay? It says considering. Then it says now is not the time to soft nose. So whoever you are, you're just low vibration. Period. So as these things are transpiring, this is a lot of things that have messed with a lot of sacred divinities. I'm talking about people that are walking in divinity. Literally. So as these things are happening, these are things that's being balanced out at this particular time. We got a lot of balance out here. A lot of balance. A whole heap of balance. Look at that root. I can't make this up. Root is out here. This is dealing with the root. This is dealing with the sacral chakra. This is family. This is dealing with all, man, listen. Sex, all that. This is dealing with the core of who you are. Okay? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, thank you so very much. I'm so fucking grateful for this information. Balance is being restored. Beliefs. Can't make this shit up. This is destroying a lot of people's belief systems. Because now that they're seeing the truth for what it is and no more lies could be able to shatter their dreams, to shatter their well, do you believe me? Do you believe me? Do you believe me? Situations. People believe these people now because they've seen it It happened to so many people, and y'all, they try to pull. Y'all know in the Bible it says that people, that the Bible, I think no, the hell enlarges itself. I'm not thinking now. I don't think that's in the Bible, but hell enlarges itself every day, every day. But guess what? Heaven is too. Okay, whatever you want to call it, consider it, but it is more for you than against you. It says the frequency. It says the frequency of beliefs. It says supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Like I said, once you allow yourself to listen to the truth and believe the truth, I know that a lot of y'all that come across my channel may listen to me or whatever, and oh, she this, she that, but I guarantee you gonna wish you never said anything. You entitled to your opinion. Wrong one in any season. So therefore is, look at that, this says emergency. I can't make this shit up. This says emergency. So therefore is God is working the cosmos are working rapidly on this situation, because these are so many things that's being done under so many cycles because of beliefs, what people believe in, what they think is true. What I say is true. What I say is what I want. This is what I need. This is how I need. This is how I get it. It ain't about you. The belief system is not just based off of you. Yeah, you're entitled to it, but you can't override the divine ordinance. That's what I'm tapped into. This is an emergency. We got 11 out here. November could be significant to you. Okay, January the 1st, January the 1st, 11 could be significant to you. It says frequency of every emergency invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So, okay, I'll say this. I have more beauty now. What I mean by that is I feel peaceful, more peaceful than when I was dealing with other things. Take it how you want to. But this is the beauty to me. This is the belief system. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for that information. Allowance is out here. Allowance is out here. It says the frequency allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without options, without fear, and without resistance, when we allow the universe to become our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So whatever you go through is necessarily for you to enjoy. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And we know even in sad times, we know that it's sad, whatever, depending on how things happen, we know that it's happening. But therefore it is who you are. To be able to be strengthened and be able to come to a position where you are allowing yourself to feel and to be felt. So therefore it's allow yourself to be you. Okay? As you allow yourself to be you, you will see the difference, the beauty in what you're doing and how you're doing it and how you live in your existence. And happy in your own skin. A lot of y'all, I'm telling you now, y'all skinwalkers want to be anyway. So therefore is crown chakra out here. But this energy is being balanced out because a lot of y'all are very intuitive, okay? Very intuitive, and you got to use it. You have to listen to your intuition. You have to listen to what's being said to you. Transition is out here, okay? Because a lot of y'all are going through this right now. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. That's it. Period. Number 9 is significant. September is significant. 43, 34 is significant. April the 4th, April the 3rd. The number 43, 20, 43, 40, 34. Insignificant. Transigent. Okay, March. That's April the 4th. March the 3rd. March the 4th. March the 3rd. Insignificant. So, with that being said, a lot of y'all is basically understanding on a deep level. Understanding things from a place of a deeper surface of consciousness. And this is where you are very protected. Okay? Everything that existence is protected. I'm talking about that is good is protecting you. Period. Healing. Because you're healing at this particular time too. You're healing from a lot of things that was thrown at you, that was psychologically thrown at you, physically thrown at you, spiritually thrown at you. You're healing from it. Okay? The frequency of healing supports our tantric abilities to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to you through our sense and harmonizing everything accordingly. I'm gonna say this. Many of us have kids, okay, and a lot of us love hard, okay, even our kids. And as these things happen, you know, as your kids grow, you have to let them go to be able to explore life. Even though you maybe want to hold on to them and know that you don't want nothing to harm them or hurt them in any shape, form, or fashion, but you know that the more you do that, the more you cling on to them, they won't be able to expand in their consciousness or in the experiences that they have on earth with other people or other species. So as these things happen, you have to believe that everything that is working, happening to them and to you for the expansion, okay? Whatever the expansion may be, to be able to heal whatever, you know, codependency that you have on some type of level of secrecy or some type of secret. Sometimes some people don't look at them at the surface. Well, I know this happened to me and this, but you can't protect them from everything. You have to realize that you have to send the message out here. These things, even though things happen, you got to realize that you got guardians out here. Okay, this is the oath. They have to go through what they have to in order for it to expand. Cause how do you know what it's gonna be if you just telling them what it's supposed to be and how it's supposed to be? How do you know that they're supposed to be what you want them to be, or how do you know? I mean, what they're supposed to be if they don't go out and learn from their experiences? You have to be able to embrace that. Period. It doesn't matter how you think, because one subject says this or that subject says that. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It have everything to do with the oath that they came here to do. And it will heal a lot. And there's a lot of healing out here as well. Okay? Because this energy is being balanced out. This is perception. Okay? First, let go. A lot of y'all have a terrible anxiety problem. Terrible anxiety problem. Yeah, healing pops right back out. That needs to be healed. I can't make this shit up. It is being revealed. Yes, fertility. Because y'all are they have to create. They have to be able to create from that place of knowing what their inner voice is telling them to create from. And then when they go out, so you know, I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I ask for protection over this. What I'm saying, but you have seen where children, they'll let their children go, and they know they have a bad feeling that they shouldn't let their children go. What about the speaking? Speaking, it said create open communication. But when you're feeling that your child or something is wrong, or you have an anxiety about something, You know what I'm saying? You feeling like you down and out, and you know that something may happen. But that's what you got angels for. That's what you got your ascended masters for. That's what you have these things out here, your guardians for. And you have to tap into it. Oh, well, I don't know. This is what it is. Okay, well, let me say this to you. How would you know if it works if you don't use it? How about that? How about that? Demonstrate it. Because right now, the sun want to heal you. It wants to heal you. And you can't heal you if you're not allowing it to be what it's supposed to be. You transition into who you are or what's happening. Awakened spirit is out here. Healing is out here. So you have to be able to know whatever you're experiencing or your kids experiencing, that they're protected. No matter how much you love them. Because we do have fertility out here at the bottom of the deck. They got to create. And you got to create. To be able to come into a place where you are demonstrating leadership. You are their leader. And therefore as these things transpire, they are looking forward to seeing the leading. Period. Not what people tell them, but what they know was in you. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous and creative, and more joyful than we were before, to activate the potentials of something beautiful, to grow from our consciousness into a new and a grander expression of ourselves. Period. So, that's remembering who you are. All right, let's clarify. Spirit guides. Soul time. Soul time pops out. So that's on the soul level. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibilities of new reality to emerge. One that embraces the acceptance that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Period. That's it. You have to realize that you have to be able to allow things to let go of things for it to grow. And if you don't want to let it go, what is it going to do? So therefore, you could be hurting or you could be harming or you could be helping. So therefore, if it's not working for you, you have to let go. You have to be able to allow yourself to come into a position where everything has to be able to align. And if it's not, and if you have something to do with it, you're in trouble. That's what it looked like to me. So it's being balanced out. So as these energies are being balanced out with the spirit awakening, with this belief system out here, this is something that needs to be listened to. This is something that needs to be studied in the right manner. If you're doing bad, what you think gonna happen? Bad things. And you try to cover it up all you want, but it's gonna be what it is. And if you're doing good, what's gonna happen? Good things. And you trying to cover that up, what's gonna happen? Good gonna still burst loose. So we got soul time out here. We got out here demonstrate. We got the sun out here. We got healing out here, transition out here, allow, beliefs. All of these right here. Ain't nothing you can hide. Ascended masters out here. We got oath out here. We have cycles out here. We have listening out here. We have balance out here. Everything has to be balanced out, regardless you like it or not. It is what it is. So as these things is happening, this is happening for a reason, and therefore empowerment. It says the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely. It says entaming us to with others in deep. It says uniting us with deep. In a deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. Period. 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 So, these are things that has to happen on a soul level. Period. It is what it is. Energetically. Your soul is infinite. We have the painter out here. We have the cruiser out here. Okay? Uh-oh, y'all. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. All right, we have friend out here. It says keeper of trust, companion, and support, and sharing. It says sharing joy. It says the painter. Okay. It says dispatch. It says supplement. It says subtraction, and it says form and sustain. Period. Then we have the drunker out here. So we got somebody out here drinking a lot now. Like I said, whoever energy are you are showing up. You can't hide. You just act like you hiding, but you can't hide. You feel like you hide, but you seen. Period. The drunkard, alcoholism, addictions, avoiding, and abuse. Period. They tired of you. They disgusted with you. Bartender. Okay? It says the master of liberation. It says small talker and activist. And we have boss. It says master of wealth, risk, investments, and management, a leader. So we have a leader out here watching, leaders out here watching, and therefore you may not be seen on here, but you damn sure felt energetically. Because your soul, your energy never lies. You could look at that repairman out here. This is balance, baby. Restore. It says restore. It says repair. It says restore. It says renewal. Then we have out here madman. The divine is trying to get somebody to see something. Whoever this madman is, a mad woman, or whoever you may be, or whatever you want to consider yourself as, it says embrace of madness. Embracer of madness, frenzy. It says chaos and unruly. It says passion. Possession. Possession. You are possessed. That's what you are. A madman. Whoever you are. And then we have somebody. You got a repair out here. This is what's believed as of. This is energy, and that's what you out here doing. Okay, we got an authentic. Somebody that's authentic out here. Athletic. Athletic. It says seeker of vanity, exercise, life, strength, and speed. Somebody literally like to move fast and doing things, and don't even try to, get to savor the moment. So I always want to move, do this, do that, do this. And that ain't good. Because you're living in vanity. The secret of vanity. What you say? And the crazy part about it is they act like they ain't there and they is there. And you know you there. And then you try to put your fake accounts in and act like you ain't here, but you right here. And you just watching. And you think you getting a point across, and you ain't getting no point across because you ain't serving no purpose. You making yourself look like you serving a purpose, but you're not movement. You're not doing no movement. You just vanity. You're a madman. You just bring chaos. You're probably on the other lines telling people, oh, she crazy, she this, she that. But no, you showing that you're a madman. Period. And the divine is making sure that this thing be repaired, balanced out. And you're not even having a logical understanding. But while you're on somebody's page, and you're not even showing that you have in consideration of what you need to do for your life. If you're doing what you have to do for your life, you won't be worried about the next person. Now you finna go to prison for something that you done, and you done point the finger at everybody else except you took accountability for it. The energy is being balanced out due to you have to allow it to play out. That's it. Because of who you are, your desires, and your actions. Your first house. You put yourself in position. What did I say? Security guard. It says patrol keeper, watchman. It says service provider. So therefore, as these things is happening, there's nothing you could do to stop what the divine is doing, the cosmic ordering, but you tried your best to do it. You sat up there and did all this and just things, and now the energy is being balanced out because this is confirmation as well. And therefore you sit there and you thought you could just do something real quick and it just happened the way you wanted to know. You just fucked your whole world up, and you trying to make it seem like you ain't did nothing. Everything was documented. Everything was listen, novel. You know, when you have a boss and you have a business, you have to document that thing. Okay, because you are paying for something that is documented, that has to have proof that you invested in it. So what you did was made it restored back to the rightful owner. Blacksmith is out here. Okay, it says form. It says meddling. It says shaping. It says tampering. So that's what happened. Tampering in somebody else's life, you done got you fucked all the way up to the fullest. You sit there and you played your role, and you thinking that somebody's supposed to cater to you and make you feel good, and you ain't showed no kind of sympathy, no empathy, no nothing. No nothing. You just gave all bad information, like you showing the right thing and everything shown to be wrong. And you can't play with the divine, because Sun God Robbers is illuminating the outlets. They disgusted with you. Period. Whoever you are, you just disgusted ass person. You know? Allow. Look at that, boss. Master of wealth, risk, investments, management, leader. So we got bosses out here. Somebody that's literally an entrepreneur. A CEO of their own stuff. Not somebody else built off their back, but they built it themselves. They know who they are. Who are you? They know who they are. They're a boss. And they constantly show it at investments after management, after leadership, after risk they have to take to be able to stay in that boss position. See, that still come right back out. Whoever this is, they move fast doing something not right. They were moving so fast, their heads, they pop out. Look at that, creator. Somebody that was creating. Weaver of imagination, creative and novelish, and then it's an invention, and then it's a realization. So now somebody realizing that they just fucked up their whole life, and some people realizing that they're creating beautiful things. They're doing things that help them to be able to align. Look, community is out here. It says neighborhood, team, connections, and security. Society and a corporation. So therefore there's some corporations out here, people that have CEO of their own business. I'm talking about literally know how to build a community, know how to help a community, know how to nurture a community. And we have communities that's out here don't even know how to be a boss, a leader. Shit, I can't make this shit up. What you say? Child. Somebody that's innocent. Messing around with children and everything, but this energy is being balanced out. It says beacon of hope, spring buds, innocence, growth, and vulnerability. Somebody that was vulnerable, you came and tried to make it seem like they ain't nothing, and you gotta make it seem like it's something. No, you're a madman. You're the traveler. You travel every which way behind this child. Seeker of horizons. It says adventurer, experience, and long journey. Somebody that know how to be able to be a novel. Look at that. Look at that. A revolutionary. It says campaigning of transformation. So I'm talking about literally somebody's transforming. I'm talking about to their highest consciousness. With this open create communication, create open communication. It says freedom fighter. It says pleasure of warfare and justice. Bringing justice to the situation or circumstance because this is necessary. Whatever is happening, this energy is being balanced out by spirit, by the cosmos. See that I told you somebody came running in fast with some information or some situations or somebody coming in fast with some stuff. Spirit guys, and look at that, magician, channeler of power, potentials, magic, illusionist, and manifestation came in reverse though, y'all. So somebody acting like they're healing too, and they are not healing. Somebody literally is not manifesting. They ain't even much living in their truths. They're lying. They're lying all the way to the full degree. And it says cruiser. I hit the bottom of the deck. It says a messenger of connections, deliverer, information transmission, and gifts. So somebody out here lying about something that they're healing from, and they ain't healing nothing. But y'all guarded. Y'all guardians is watching this. Whoever this is, because they're tapping into the realms. They tapping into some situations, circumstances, even your innocence, who you are, what you here to do. Because transition is over here. This child is with transition. They're realizing the confusion regarding sacrifices and stuff like that. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, they meditating, trying to figure out a way to do something else to your structure. But that's critical judgment. They can't even much win. It's been imbalanced out because it said repair, restore, start, and renewable. Yeah, Barbara. It's being restructured. It says artists of trees, trimming, and beautification, and adornments, and fashion. So therefore, this is being structure is being, your structure is being trimmed. Everything is being, whatever needs to be cut out is being cut out. Whatever needs to be fixed is being fixed. It's showing a whole new fashion. Just put it like this, it's a whole new outlook. Okay, you're being upgraded. I can't make this up. Careerist, dreamer of grand schemes, visions. Yep, they're being cut out of your life. Somebody literally that had a vision for grand schemes in your life. And these are things, these are CC collectives. This is where a lot of you are pretty much is in a position of power. Y'all are bosses. Y'all are natural born healers that's here to enlighten, to empower, okay, to help liberate the situation. I don't know why I say that. Anyway, to help repair people, energies that are needed to be fixed. Okay? And your ascended masters and your guardians are guarding everything about your whole essence. Because they know that you are significant and you are here to help whoever these mad people are, or the mad man is, okay, man is, they're making sure that they cut out your life. The spirit has awakened. They have woken up some powerful spirits in your energy. Literally. Kind of like made me a little nervous as well. But they have awakened some powerful energies on your behalf. Okay? And it says the cunning, it says the merchant, the machinist, and then it says aspirations. So therefore this is something that's being done to bring in a lot of things that's going to help you on a career level as well. So therefore even though it may be something that's happening, but it's all being balanced out. Okay, because it had to happen this way in order for it to be seen the way that it is. Bartender. It says the master of liberation. I can't make it up. Liberation, small talk, and my tongue tied. I don't know what it's tied for, but it's tied. Okay, the challenger, seeker of adventures. It says courage, challenges, and gold. So this, what? They came flying out of there. friends, it says keepers of trust. This is soul time. So you would know whoever demonstrate, and you would realize and act like a leader. These are friends that you know that are friends. They will act like leaders. You will know that you could trust them. Keep confirmation. Keeper of trust, compassion, companion, and then it says support and sharing joy. So you will see these energies on your time, in your life, on your journey, that is pretty much just being balanced out at this particular time, because there was so many secret temptations being led astray. You had friends that were trying to lead you astray, trying to make it seem like you would, you not. Okay, trying to make it seem like this is right and this so wrong. Okay, yeah, gang. Y'all can't make this shit up. I ain't even look at this card. So therefore, it's brotherhood or of shadows. It says underworld. It says transitions, and then it says violence and criminality. Okay. So therefore, whoever these friends was, they was some criminals. Okay. But you have a friend that you know is a friend. All this will be demonstrated. Okay, on your soul journey, this will be demonstrated. You will know the difference between somebody good for you and somebody bad for you, dharma and karma. Okay, or you're getting justice for the things that's happening, because this is being illuminated. Realization is out here acting as like a leader. So pretty much, this is somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know the different type of friends. You're gonna know if the friends are good for you or they're not. And this is what's happening. You're remembering. You're fit. Look at that. I can't make this shit up, King. Keep coming out in my readings, and therefore is sovereignty of realms, merchants, authority, rules, okay, and inheritance. So you have inheritance coming to you that's going to help you. That this is some things that's inherited down. You are a king or a queen. Okay, you're divine beings. Okay, majority out of divine beings, star seeds. And it's helping you to come into a position where you are now remembering these things. You're recovering. And you're considering that you know that you had to be repaired. You had to accept your belief system. You had to accept the things that you can't change. Okay? You had to come into a position where you know that things are working for you, because your ascended masters are guiding you, protecting you. Your guardians are protecting you with the force field around you. Okay? Because you're very empowering. Man, look at that. Look what comes out off the ripper. That's the message. Veil. And you're revealing this thing. Okay? And the message is, y'all, I promise, I just wanted to end right then. Because them the first two fell off the top. That's the message. It's being revealed. Period. Yep, transmuting energies. All this is being balanced out. You could be emotional. You could be a water sign. Okay. Or you need to go by the water. Or you might love water. Yeah, this is being revealed. I can't make this up. Nature. Nature is very significant. Okay. You could be out in nature. Y'all get out and enjoy the nature. Okay. Yes, for this release. There's a lot of things is releasing from your energy as well. Being cut out. Y'all see them butterflies. Yep. Yep, new life. New life is out here. Yep, encouraged. So therefore your guides are guiding you. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, thank y'all so very much. I am so forever grateful. I love y'all so much. And y'all, shout out to my soul family. And guess what? Peace till next time. Namaste.